In today's video, I'll be sharing my favorite recipe on how to make kibbeh. So let's get into it. We will start by soaking 3 cups of fine bulgur and 1 tablespoon of salt in 3 cups of water. You will leave them for 20 minutes and then we will add to it 1 medium onion and we will start grinding them in a meat grinder. And now I'll add 1 kilo minced beef meat and I'll grind them again all together. Feel free to add some water if your dough is very dry. Now I'll add 1 lemon zest, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon allspices and half a teaspoon of black pepper and half a teaspoon of hot pepper paste, and I'll add a little bit more water because my dough was a bit dry. And now we will start kneading the dough just to mix all the spices together. And set it aside. Now I'll start preparing the filling. So I'll add 2 tablespoons of ghee and then I'll add half a kilo of minced beef meat. And we will just cook the meat on a medium heat. Now I'll add to it 1 medium-sized onion plus a little bit of hot green pepper. I'll just stir fry them for about 2 minutes. Now I'll add half a teaspoon of hot pepper paste and all the spice. So I have half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of white pepper, half a teaspoon of cumin and half a teaspoon of allspices and 1 tablespoon of salt. You can of course add more salt if you want. And you can add red pepper. I'll add a pinch of cinnamon as well. Here I will add 3 big tablespoons of pomegranate paste. Try to not skip the pomegranate paste because this will add a special taste to your kibbeh. And the last step is I'll add half a cup of pines and half a cup of walnuts. Now I'll start filling the kibbeh. You will need to form small balls and then try to hollow the dough using your index finger and always wet your hands with water. And you need to leave the crust just like half a centimeter thick. And then bring the ends together using your thumb and your index, and just shape them as you go. We will just fry these ones, and then I'll also show you how to bake kibbeh. For the fried kibbeh, you will need to start by heating your vegetable oil, and then you will start dropping your kibbeh in the hot oil. And you will fry them until they turn to that beautiful golden color. So here are our beautiful fried kibbeh. To bake the kibbeh, in a tray you will add a little bit of ghee, and then you will try to spread the first layer of kibbeh. And the easiest way to do this is by placing small amounts of kibbeh together, and you will spread them using some water. Now I'll add my filling. Spread the meat evenly all around the tray. And we will just cover the meat with a second layer of the dough. This one is a bit harder than the first layer, because the meat will be sticking to your dough, but just be patient and use the mortar and just spread using your hands. And that's it. Now to the last step, which is cutting your kibbeh. So this is a very important step to do before you bake your kibbeh. You can't bake your kibbeh without cutting it first. So I'll start by making a cross in the middle of the tray, and then we will work on each triangle by itself. So you'll make another triangle in each triangle. And make sure to clean your knife between each step, because sometimes the meat will stick to the knife. And continue doing the same steps to the rest of the triangles. Spread some raw almonds on the top, and then we will add a cup of olive oil or a cup of ghee, and then we will bake it on 180 degrees Celsius for about 1 hour or until the top is all golden. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.